Well, what's up, guys? Got Dave here, just out cruising, and I wanted to talk about one-piece suits. And is a one-piece suit right for you? You know, should you spend the money on a one-piece suit? And that was my question when I first got one. And let me tell you the story of what happened. I went to Cycle Gear and I spent $1,200 on a brand new Dainese one-piece suit. And I put it on my credit card because I knew Cycle Gear has like a 30-day like money back, you know, satisfaction guaranteed money back thing that they do. And so I had 30 days I could ride around wearing that suit and try it out. And if I didn't like it, or I didn't want it, or I changed my mind for whatever reason, I could just take that back and they'd refund my $1,200 back onto my credit card. And so that was kind of like my safety net. And so I bought the one-piece suit and I rode around with it for maybe 2 weeks, like a couple of different weekends. And it was the most comfortable, most safest thing. Like, it felt so good and so safe riding around in that one-piece suit. And I was stoked on it, man. And I don't know, for some reason, all of a sudden my buyer's remorse set in, and I started thinking to myself, I'm like, why, what am I doing spending $1,200 on freaking a one-piece suit, like, you know, like a piece of riding gear for $1,200? That's stupid. I should take it back and get my money back. So that's what I did. I took it back to Cycle Gear and they refunded my $1,200 back onto my credit card. And then the next couple of weekends I went out and I rode around just, you know, like with my riding jacket and my jeans or whatever. And the difference in like comfort and the difference in how safe I felt, I was like, dude, I need to go back to Cycle Gear and freaking buy that suit back. And it's funny because it's actually a good thing that I did what I did, because when I went back to Cycle Gear to get the suit back, the same suit that I had just bought was hanging up on the rack, and it was marked as pre-owned, and it was marked down to $800 instead of $1,200. And so then I bought it back for $800. And it was the same suit that I mean, I was the only one who had ever worn it around, you know, who had ever ridden in it. And so I just bought the same suit back for $400 less for 2/3 of what I paid before. And now that's the suit that I have. That's my black one-piece suit, and I love it. It's like super comfortable, and it's like the first suit that I ever bought, and it's really one of the only pieces of gear like that expensive that I bought brand new. But it's a good thing I got a discount on it. You know, I didn't really pay the new price for it. I only paid $800 instead of $12. So not as good as the other two suits, because I got one for $5 and one for $6. I actually have 3 one-piece suits, but I bought 2 of them used, and one of them I got for $500 and one of them I got for $600. So, and then my black one I paid $800 because I got it new pre-owned by me. But I just figured I'd talk about that, tell you that story or whatever. And you got to kind of decide for yourself, you know, like, how often do you ride aggressively in the twisties? Because if you're just riding around town, I don't know. I mean, I guess a one-piece leather suit is pretty much the safest thing that you could be wearing when you're riding a bike. But if you're just riding around town, and especially if you plan on stopping at a store, it's really not the most comfortable thing to be wearing. You know, if you're gonna walk around at a store and go shopping or something, it's like totally stupid to have a one-piece suit on. You're better off just dressing like I am now with the jacket and the jeans, and then it makes it a lot better once you're inside the store. But I don't know, it's still the most comfortable thing you can ride in, but it's just for the cost, in my opinion. I really think it's more for if you're riding aggressively. You know, if you're really making hard turns up in the canyon, scaring yourself, you know, like really trying to push your limits. If you ride with a bunch of guys, you ride fast and you all think you're like street Rossies, you should definitely have one-piece suits on, you know, and like real gloves and real boots and a good helmet. Yeah, I encourage gear. And a one-piece suit is like top of the line as far as gear goes. So let me know what you think. Like I say, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. and I will see you in the next video. Peace out, guys. Ride safe.